morning. So, last day where we stop?
50.
Page number? 50. 50. Last second. See what change that occurred in the people of the barren or the peasants or the sharecroppers among the sharecroppers.
They were ready to protest against government when they came out from their fear.
How you can say that they came out of their fear?
When Gandhiji was asked to come to court, then all they joined Gandhiji.
Was it that at least because they came?
No, sir. Because from their own thing that they
Was that is used for showing that they are wrong? See, use the exact that is what I want actually. It is not that you said a mistake. A voluntary demonstration of their protest. Isn't it? So you use such a term that your language will become fine and you will be given marks for your thought. So Gandhiji never requested them to come to the court, but it was a demonstration from the side of the people of Champaran, and because there was a man who has come for their for serving them is in trouble, and they demonstrated themselves. And see how Gandhiji, what line of action that Gandhiji is taking. Gandhi understood that going to a legal court will do no good to them. And then how did he act? What are the ways he is trying to change the issue? First, what did he do? He visited the secretary of British Landlords Association. And did he give anything? What was the reply from this side? I hope that you all were present in my last class. Were you?
So they told that they could not give any information to an outsider.
Outside. So that's the time use. No information will be given to an outsider. And what was the reply from Gandhi?
That he was no outsider.
He was no outsider. Then what did he do? Next, completely visit
British
official commissioner of the division. And then Gandhi came to know that a peasant was maltreated by the landlord. What kind of opportunity Gandhi found in it? To make it into a public or to bring it into a public attention, to bring the attention of public, Gandhi decided to visit the person who was being maltreated by the landlords. And how does he go? On the back of an elephant. And could he reach there in his destination? He was unable to reach as he was stopped and
Ordered to return.
Ordered to return to where?
His town.
No. He was asked to come to the commissioner's office, the superintendent's office, in the carriage by the messenger of the superintendent was there, and he was asked to come to the office of the superintendent. And there he was given a
Official notice
to quit Champaran. Did he obey? What did he do? And he received the letter, notice, and he wrote on it, he would disobey. And then there was a case, the court summoned him. And then that is what we see, the people gathered around the court. And exactly where did we stop? Can you see, because both the two matters are there.
The magistrate announced.
Yes. So it is there we have to start. Isn't it? Okay. So Gandhiji was asked to said that I am guilty. Okay, I have violated the rule. Okay, what is the violation that he has made? He has disobeyed the civil authority. Okay, so that is a mistake. That is a crime that he has committed. And therefore I am guilty. Gandhi said. And why he had to do it? Because because of the conflict of duty. What are the two duties that he had? One is to obey the civil authority, and second is to help the poor person. Okay, and he did the second one. Why? Because he felt that his voice of conscience is right than the civil authority. Is it clear? So that is why he just say that I have violated, I have disobeyed the civil authority because I was listening to the voice of my own conscience, a superior authority. Okay, than the civil authority. So that is why I got it. So therefore you give me the penalty for my crime. Okay, so and then we asked for the penalty. The magistrate announced that he would pronounce sentence after 2 hours recess and asked Gandhi to furnish bail for those 120 minutes. 2 hours, 120 minutes. He will be getting 120 minutes. And if Gandhi wanted to go out, what he should do? He has to get a bail to get out of the court. And then he was asked by the magistrate to take bail for this 2 hours. But what did Gandhi do? Gandhi refused. Okay, even the request made by the court was being refused by Gandhiji. Now they are in trouble, not Gandhiji. Why? This man has to be protected. Why? He is being captured by police. He is in custody. So this man has to be protected in the police custody. Is it clear? So therefore, 2 hours custody is something that will take a long procedure, and it is a time consuming. It is a troublesome for the authority. Therefore, the magistrate asked him to take bail, but Gandhi said that I will have to take bail. And the judge released him without bail. See how he is getting success. And even without acting, he is free because they knew very well that something injustice is there. Is that clear for you? So Gandhi did not demand for bail. And they said that if you want, you can take bail. But Gandhi without even Gandhi applying for a bail, Gandhi was released by magistrate because this man is going to be a total order. When court reconvened, what is the reconvening? Coming back or returning after the break, that is called as reconvening. So 2 hours recess was there. So when the court reconvened after the break, the judge said he would not deliver judgment for several days. Why the judgment was not said? It is postponed. Okay, usually we know that the judgment is always made after several days. So the case will be heard by the judge from both sides. Okay, and then the judgment will be proclaimed after a long time. So and here for several days the judgment will not be made. Meanwhile, he allowed Gandhi to return to the world. So until the judgment is made, Gandhi can be free, move anywhere in where the division of his head. Okay, he is free to move anywhere. So now you see, without this is how Gandhi works. Okay, Gandhi knew it very well that how he has to move. Okay, therefore he prayed the right way and he was released. Then Rajendra Prasad, Brij Kishore Babu, Maulana Masroor and several other prominent lawyers had arrived at Bihar. Okay, so many others were there also to represent whom? And the sharecroppers. So many were there to help Gandhiji. They conferred with Gandhi. What is it by conferring? They just made conference. They just made talk. They talked with Gandhi. What would they do if he was sent to prison? So Gandhi asked the question. Okay, so for several days Gandhi is free. But after several days, what will happen? A judgment will come. Okay, and if the judge is proclaiming a judgment like he is being imprisoned for a few months, then what will happen? These people will be in public, isn't it? These sharecroppers will be in public. So therefore, Gandhi asked them what would they do if he was sentenced to prison. Why the senior lawyers replied they had come to advise and help him. Okay, the senior lawyers said that they are there to advise and help him. Okay, what action you have to take. If he went in jail, there would be nobody to advise and they would go home. So what is the purpose of these lawyers? The people of that region, these lawyers of that region, they are there to help Gandhi to come out of the problem. If Gandhi is not there, there is no one to talk to. So therefore they will be. Is it clear? And see what is the irony that we find here. A man from south is here, or Central India is here to help the sharecroppers, and the people, the lawyers of that region are not there to ready to help them. See the irony there. Okay, so this is the irony that we find there. What about the injustice to the sharecroppers? Gandhi asked them. Okay, imagine what would you do to the sharecroppers? The lawyers withdrew to consult. They consulted each other. Rajendra Prasad was recorded an upshot of their consultation. They thought amongst themselves that Gandhi was not really a stranger, and yet he was prepared to go to prison for the sake of the peasants. If they, on the other hand, being not only residents of the adjoining district, but also those who claim to have served these peasants, should go home, it would be shameful desertion. Desertion means what? Allowing a person to go alone. Is it clear? Deserting means what? Allowing a person to be all alone. That is desertion. So the people, the lawyers of that region are going home safe, and a stranger from somewhere is going to prison for the sake of sharecroppers is something very shameful. So therefore, what they should do? They accordingly went back to Gandhi and told him they were ready to follow him into jail. Why? If Gandhiji was there to act for the sharecroppers and he was sent to jail, naturally they are also people who should follow the Gandhiji. Why? Because the same path that was they also will be there to help Gandhiji, or they also will be there to help the sharecroppers, and naturally they also will be following. The vital Sabbath is one. Why? So there are people who are ready to do anything for the sharecroppers. There are a number of lawyers who are ready to help the sharecroppers. So that is what he said. He explained. So that is the place where Gandhi started winning over the case. Then he took a piece of paper and divided the group into pairs and put down the order in which each pair was to court arrest. They will have to come to the court and they have to disobey the civil authority, and they will be coming to the court and they will plead for the guilty and they will be getting court arrest. So in that way the court will have to stop its function. Is it clear? So that will give a lot of chaos in the court. So that will cause trouble for the court functioning, and naturally the case will be drawn. So this is how Gandhi plans. So this master plan, do you get? Very simple it is. He just take a tactic so that the Britishers themselves will helpless. Okay, and they will be liberated free. Several days later, Gandhi received a written communication from the magistrate informing him that the lieutenant governor of the province had ordered the case to be drawn. Okay, what was the verdict? No verdict took place. The lieutenant was not there. Instead, the lieutenant governor of that region, of Champaran region or the Tilpat region, ordered to drop the case. Okay, because maybe influence from any other people, okay, any other personalities. Civil disobedience have tried. Okay, that was a trial of civil disobedience in the life history of Gandhiji. The first trial in modern India. Okay, so they had to drop the case. The British authority had to drop the case because it was they could not do anything. Okay, the British India government could not do anything against a man against an Indian who just disobeyed the British government. Is it clear? So civil authority is belonging to the British India, British government, and they were unable to help or they were unable to take up a case against these people, these Indians who were against the British civil disobedience. Okay. So they brought the case and the civil disobedience triumphed. Gandhi and the lawyers now proceeded to conduct a formal inquiry into the grievances of the farmers. Now they are free. The case is dropped. Gandhi and the lawyers are free. Now it is not only Gandhi's case, it is the case of many other lawyers, a group of people are there. So Gandhi and his lawyers engaged in the grievances, the concerns of the farmers. What is it by farmland? Far-reaching. So a long inquiry was made. Depositions by about 10,000 peasants were written down. What is that by depositions? Deposition is a legal testimony testified to give under oath. Okay, so they gave their certificate. Telling that such and such landlord was taken, or they have given money to such and such. So how many? 10,000 peasants were written down. Okay, so the certificate of 10,000. Just imagine a huge number of people were being cheated by these landlords, British landlords. And notes made on other evidences. Okay, so thousands of people who had been cheated by the landlords, and there were a number of other evidences also were there. Documents were collected. The documents of what? Documents of money being handed over. Okay, everything is documented. The whole area crowded with the activity of the investigators. Throbbing means what? Filled with. Okay, throbbing is filled with activity of the investigators and vehement protest of the landlords. So when the lawyers and under the leadership of Gandhi come to collect the evidences, naturally the landlords protested against the why. Coming up Gandhi is actually they were sure that something they are going to do something. In June, Gandhi was summoned to Sir Edward Grey, the Lieutenant Governor. Before he met leading associates and again laid detailed plans for civil disobedience if he did not pretend. The Lieutenant Governor called him, and Gandhi was not sure whether he will be able to come back. So what did Gandhi do? In case Gandhi is unable to come back, who has to go ahead with this civil disobedience? Other lawyers have to go ahead with it. Gandhi had 4 protracted interviews with the Lieutenant Governor. What is it protracted? More than usual. That is protracted. More than. It is not a usual meeting. It is more time consuming than usual meeting. Okay, larger than usual. So there were 4 protracted interviews with the Lieutenant Governor, who, as a result, appointed an official commission of inquiry into the Indigo Shire properties. The Lieutenant Governor was Gandhi was able to convince the Lieutenant Governor, and he made an inquiry commission into it. What is it by inquiry commission? A judge who will be studying the case. Okay, we know commissions, different commissions. It will be headed by a retired judge usually. Okay, and they will be studying the case. The commission consisted of landlords, government officials, and Gandhi as a sole representative of the peasants. Okay, so that was Gandhi. That is Gandhi. He do not want any of the peasants to come by because they are fear-stricken. Whereas Gandhi is fearless. So he was government officials were there, many landlords were there, and Gandhi was the only representative from peasants. Gandhi remained in Champaran for an initial uninterrupted period of 7 months, and then again for several shorter visits. See, he had to stay there for 7 months, okay, to get it. The visit undertaken casually or on the entreaty of an unlettered peasant with the expectation that it would last a few days, occupied almost a year of Gandhi's life. What is it by entreaty? Entreaty is an earnest request. Who requested Gandhi to come to Champaran? What is his name? What is the name of the peasant? Rajkumar Shukla. Okay, Rajkumar Shukla is the person who has earnestly requested, and he even did not write an official letter. He earnestly came to in person and requested Gandhiji to help them, the child brokers. And Gandhiji reached there, so which Gandhiji considered to be a matter of few days became almost took a year. The official inquiry assembled a crushing mountain of evidences against the big planets. Gandhiji was able to produce a huge amount of evidences, okay, against the landlords, against the big planets, and when they saw this, they agreed in principle to make refunds to the peasants. When the evidences were produced, okay, so they agreed in principle. What is it by principle? In theory, they agreed that they are ready to give back the money they have taken.